This sea moss will last you like a whole year. 2 to 3 scoops of sea moss in the morning to get that extra boost of energy. A regular average Jamaican diet. Stew peas and rice, curry goat, curry chicken, lamb. Some people say, oh, you gotta go all organic. Don't do this, don't do that. Most healthiest guy you know on the earth dies at 30. I just listen to my body, so you gotta eat when you're hungry. I just believe in moderation. Definitely take your sea moss.
هذا حد العالم هذا طالق هذا راسخ وإلى آخره.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. To all the RipRightHD disciples, YouTubers and viewers, welcome back to a new video on RipRightHD. And y'all know what time it is. We're supposed to be getting about 100 pounds of sea moss. So we're looking at purple sea moss, golden sea moss, blended sea moss, and green sea moss. And we're going to give you a couple of the differences on the different shades and the color of the sea moss. So as we said, guys, y'all know the benefits of sea moss. It's almost endless, man. What it does for your skin, your digestive system, your sex drive, your energy, you name it. You know, the minerals that it has in place, and it's all natural. It's a natural supplement. It's a superfood. So it's imperative that if you're not taking sea moss, or if you don't know what sea moss is, that you Google it, try to check out the benefits, check out some of my old videos. We have a playlist on my channel on sea moss, how to make the sea moss. So right now, this is the dried raw sea moss. Now, as you can see in this box, it's gonna be all purple sea moss. So one of the reasons, depending on where they're getting it from in the ocean, would depend on also the color of the sea moss. However, in reality, all of the sea moss is almost equal. Now, when you see the green sea moss, they'll be charging a lot more for the green sea moss, at least where we're getting it from, because to get that color green, you have to go really deep in the ocean to actually get that green. And sometimes divers don't want to put in that much work to go deeper. No freaky, but if they do, then you just pay extra just for the color. That's just how it works, you know. And then you can smell the difference of the potency of the sea moss. So right now we're waiting on a couple of more pounds of sea moss. So right now this is all just purple sea moss. This is a little mixed blend of sea moss, and sometimes depending on how you dry it, will also depend on the color, because purple sea moss can also turn into golden sea moss. Now we have a connect that we're dealing with straight from Grenada, and he's showing us thousands of pounds of sea moss. He's showing us them diving to get the sea moss. He's showing us how it changes color depending on if they dry it in the sun or the shade and different things like that. So the gold sea moss in actuality is like the standard color of the sea moss. So now, guys, if you get this sea moss right here, this right here is possibly, it's a little more than a pound, maybe 2 pounds in this bag right here. If you start to gel this sea moss will last you like a whole year, depending on how much you're eating during the day. For me personally, I take 2 to 3 scoops of sea moss in the morning. I take 2 to 3 scoops of sea moss at night. It definitely helps me, especially with my energy. Y'all know, y'all watch my channel. I'm a workout guy. I constantly work out, and I do it on an empty stomach. So to get that extra boost of energy, I'm doing a lot of sea moss. So sometimes I get regular plain gel, just the sea moss alone with the water, obviously, to make it into the gel. Then sometimes I do the fruity sea moss. I'll do ginger. Whatever it is that my wife makes, I'll take it. The 𝗦𝗪𝗏𝗏, she also does the elderberry, so many different blends of sea moss, and she adds and mixes it up. And it's been working out perfect for me ever since I started using sea moss. And before I got married with her, I was actually I was using sea moss, but not as much. Now I can actually tell the difference. Now, guys, as I said before, we got a playlist on my channel. We have about 11, I think, or 12 videos. It's going to show you how to do the sea moss. Some people always complaining, oh, you got to use spring water. I mean, if you don't use spring water, is it going to kill you? You know, some people say, oh, you got to go all organic. Some people say, don't eat any animal products. Don't do this, don't do that. And then, you know, the most healthiest guy you know on the earth dies at 30. You know, it's just like, you know, to each his own. So to me, I just believe in moderation. I do eat animal products, obviously beef and things like that, no freaky. My diet is pretty much a regular average Jamaican diet. If you could think about it, stew peas and rice, curry goat, curry chicken, lamb. You know, I got introduced to lamb ever since accepting Islam. So yeah, I do a lot of variations of different foods. However, I don't pig out. Certain days I'll eat more than other days. And I just listen to my body. So you got to eat when you're hungry, guys. And definitely take your sea moss. It's going to help with everything. And that's without a doubt. And this is not just a sales pitch, because you know what I'm saying. Obviously, we're selling sea moss, but you want to get the right sea moss. You want to get it straight from the ocean. And as you could be in this room with me, you could smell it. Like this, the smell is very, very potent. And you know it's strictly from the sea. And we're on FaceTime with my guy from Grenada. Shout out to him. And he's showing us the whole layout. I mean, divers, you name it. And usually sometimes when they're grabbing the sea moss all at once, the sea moss be mixed. You'll see green, you'll see purple. Sometimes you'll see gold, depending on how far they go down. No freaky. And what the divers do after they wash it and clean it, sometimes they'll separate the sea moss. That's why you'll see just all purple sea moss. Then you'll see all gold sea moss. Then you'll see all green sea moss. So if you see a blended sea moss, it's all pretty much the same thing. You just have different species of sea moss, which is actually a red algae. All right, guys. So I just wanted to give y'all that on a breakdown. It's obviously it's $25 a pound on the blended, the purple. And the golden. Obviously we're going to be selling the green for $30 because we're paying a little bit more for the green, because obviously, as I said before, they have to dive a lot deeper. So don't miss out on this sale. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Tell me what you think in the comments. And if you actually purchase sea moss from my wife's website, www.SuperSeaGems.com, please leave a comment down below. Tell us exactly how was it. And also, we're doing raw sea moss, which you'll get a better bang for your buck. But then if you don't want to put the work in, you want to get the gel, we also do that already made, and we're shipping all through the USA. We're not doing anything international. Stay tuned, stay ripped, six pack, big back, big facts.
Indeed, in the body, literal translation, is a lump of flesh, a piece of meat. إِذَا صَلَحَتْ صَلَحَ الْجَسَدُ كُلُّهُ. And when that lump of flesh